I come I come 15 minutes. We charm on 5 minutes. And Babi Sasha Walote. So Alote, Ode, a year. Ode CJ Diano Bebe Muamame. Na Yatuaso. And Fanny Dame rebatters.
Mr. Speaker.
Alote Beka
CJ.
And I over one for topics.
CJ. But the man on the bar, Mr. Speaker. So we look at Miss Mano, dear,
Medase. Alote Babi.
Mebao, oh, Siga say near in for your kind or no, but me as you say, a yampa. No, listen, no. Initially, say yampa. Meaning say, oh, say yampa. But maybe it's true. No, it is true that cocaine. Flight Miss Miwana. Oh no, maybe. Oh, maybe some questions. Oh,
my your time. I'm a person by misrepresenting. I'm here. My own import. I say, Mahmeba. On import now here. Our best. Debbie. Messi in team for draw. Not some now walk on. Or a new crack because the plan make can hear the brief. Tie me back into was. The plan make can hear the brief. Say he has the brief. Somebody brief you from there. But the evidence the actuality. I'm not talking about your cocaine.
Mami, is you say and the question it was brief. And then the briefing he said, Tio, the briefing he said, cocaine, playing so. So meaning say it is true. That's what you are saying. But that's not evidence. Oh, no, one can brief. Oh, say and then
I said brief.
My point. My point is say, oh, Kasa. Then you must also support the BNI and all the. And you are even asking, you're asking, say, we should investigate because some of the money here can know. Sebi. When you imagine it doesn't match. And you are saying, say, it is true. Meaning you have facts. So you must also help to what? Unravel the mystery behind the whole thing. That's my point. You also, no, everybody must help. You say we must go into it. That's your point. Mr. Speaker. No, on say BNI, National Security, pay reporter, and I say directive for Rama.
But you can say good mic in the moment.
Rama. They currently report to the Minister of Interior, Miwana.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, what he say, National Security, my briefing, and I say, engaging media before. No. Now, time Orama, it's sure I didn't know Facebook, no. Anytime Felix Honorable, no. I think about 3 days. So, these are the briefings of Felix and Yaye from all the bodies they were mandated to do the work. So, until we can say, Orama Kasa Felix Achabo. Then by that, you are saying, say, Orama is irresponsible. I think say it's in the bad taste. Say you have to withdraw that statement. Wow. Nipano opinion or do mine so Emma directly say you say you no they worked. So they brief Felix. I don't know so here if any say need a press conference. Emma details ni na. My next point is Mr. Speaker. And I came my plane landing and a plane landing say how can this plane landing constitute evidence? How? See, I can say no. A lot of planes are landing.
Yeah.
A lot of planes to air too. So what? So say 2,000 planes here, but we should just go and be watching all of them. I don't see. Oh, come on. Who see? No, who see? No more evidence. Now plane landing, evidence. Can you imagine? If I say, it's for you any minority including MPP, you are irresponsible. But plane landing cannot be evidence. Who see you have information?
And then we are that is not even in contention. The contention is the content.
Exactly. No. What it simply means is you are even affirming say they are irresponsible. But plain landing cannot be evidence. Obia to say, Honorable Felix Emma in program no. Or to say, yes, place in a ebaye. So plain landing is not evidence.
Yes,
but who see there are things on the plane. And then that is the statement. Who can this simply means MPP, any minority in the guy, they are irresponsible because you can't just say blame landing evidence.
And
I feel so on record. The security advisor, Prosper Bani, honorable, and Yenny and Anake Ekano, He's not the advisor.
And I case of Mobi.
No, only
Me bisa question also say.
No, see. And
Kasa
yes,
bisa say. No kasa.
Okay, you. Oh, bisa say. And yet, advice at any time. And like okay, that need to
That be on go to be wrong.
You.
Singer. Me bisa
Oh, bisa question. My answer. No, you go angry. You go furious. Enti, me say, Mr. Speaker. Who say oh bisa say. And the advisor no.
And one man.
And for banning. So it wasn't the person. And I face you cocaine. Then you go contain was under your government.
MPP. Government that send me
pass him. Now, Mr. Speaker say cocaine pan. I think MPP must shut up. Because okay, sir, Ghana became cocaine coast. That was the title. Yedima.
And they said the
costs are there. Wow. Okay, sir. Look, how about 8 years? No, did you hear anything about cocaine? 8 years, no. Nina Koso, and they covered everything. We know all these things.
Who does it mean? So I say, and then people cocaine. So now,
yes, I'm telling you.
Yes,
I say, don't complain. I feel yeah, but a friend is a CJ.
Oh, just 1 minute or 30 seconds.
Yeah. Same, yeah, this friend is a petition by President. Ora Mahama said the assembly then Emma Council of State. And also one change and obisa for a copy of the petition. Yeah, the amount of 10 days. And within 10 days, no actual response. And you know, Ora Mahama Beshim. And it will be also handed over to the right body, that's the Council of State. If we have to get to a point, I was setting up that 5 committee with very 2 judges from the Supreme Court and 3 other people. When we get there, we'll do it. Everybody should be given a fair hearing, fair chance to comment on it. On my view, but say assembly is at the point that she has to go. No, we will not change the law. She will leave. That's all.
Very well. May I say, my member, Dr. Inusaso. Wow.
Indeed, speaker. No changes. Anyway, speaker.
Dr. Inusaso.
CJ Assembly. CJ Assembly DM. I am one of the.
We are told to one of responses.
One of the responses, of course. So this fits into the principle of natural justice. Say everybody deserves a fair hearing. What you say?
Audio
ultra party. That principle has been appreciated and observed. The Mecca Asisune says, Speaker, and then your judiciary, no, right? Has become so partisan and biased. We share the more Ibrahim Governance Index now. From 2017 to 2024, Ghana your judiciary autonomy under the Eswa Akufo-Addo Bawumia regime declined by 50%. Speaker, Ghana for Dudua Omotie eneno bebre no nji judiciary system ni ndibiom. Mekra metena hanom. Enra na me wo court. Me ko court e wo krabo akota. Na BBC ye. Case e wo court honuma obi ni obi twi manso no. Den na court worker. E wo interest wo case ni mu. Court judicial staff manipulating proceedings. Nipa no the same person or keeping court records no or manipulating proceedings no to favor the plaintiff. It's a judicial system.
Any allegation I will make you. We do not know the substance of that.
That aspect I would who the me petition me me koye hunjuma. Until as time goes on, you will see. We need to bring sanity into our judiciary system. The expose and us, justice for sale now. It sent a very, very bad signal and dent on the image of our judiciary. And then one of the key reasons why
there's been several reforms after that expose.
And I may catch us said there's been several reforms, but why has it declined? The judiciary's autonomy declined by 50%. It is alarming. Speaker, reforms and I declined by 50%. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're calling reforms? That judicial autonomy after those so-called reforms has declined by 50%. I beg to differ. Share your foreign investors now mobile chrome hanum. One of the reasons why they do not want to invest in Ghana is because of the unpredictability of our laws. And this has been coupled by the judiciary system in Ghana. Into this woman has to go, and a lot of justices
has to go. It looks as if SSC is sacking at all costs.
Oh,
I mean, how?
She has to be removed. We need a
and they say there is no need say the petition to be
and I make a choice. No, we will
go. The substance of the
procedure. She has to go.
But I'm saying that the substance of the case she has to go. No, anything. It has to be merited, right?
But the petition, what do you call president?
Do you have the copies of the petition? Are you privy to the issues?
I'm privy to some of the issues, especially why would you take a case to court and Supreme Court ask any lawyer who value emotion and area not even the Chief Justice Etina any other Supreme Court judges submit the case with Parliament.
What is wrong with that?
Speaker, how long does it take for the proceedings to take place before there's a sitting? Ubisa any lawyer. It takes months. And I make say, Speaker, it's because of political expediency.
And they skip that one.
Speaker,
there were equally important issues. And they skip.
Speaker, share the issue on the anti-LGBTQ law.
Exactly.
Ghana, we have our family and sexual values are here protected. And I cannot support and propagate the ideologies of the Americans or the British. Me a Ghana ni, me esremni. Ewa mama mremu, bema ni bema entimi ware, oba ni oba entimi ware. Case ni ba Parliament, House ye chichirimbra a pass a bill, and it was by both sides unanimously endorsed that bill. Omode call President Akufo-Addo hono on person assent. His secretary rudely wrote a letter to the Speaker. Right? To try and frustrate the process. Speaker, Adiano Obi Omwa MPP government more sponsor Obi backdoor. Richard Della Sky, Ediko Supreme Court. Assembly Court Supreme Court, I could see there. But Assembly or Parliament between the majority then and then that of the Speaker on who. On Article 97 of the 1992 Constitution, interpretation. She has to go.
Zoom Lion Ghana Limited does not engage in the services of Langas. The attention of the management of Zoom Lion Ghana Limited has been drawn to a publication in the Daily Guide newspaper on Monday, 7th April 2025. Alleging the destruction of property belonging to some Turkish investors by purported Zoom Lion Langas. Management wishes to state in an uncertain terms that Zoom Lion Ghana Limited does not employ or contract or engage the services of Langas, nor it is involved in any unlawful or outlawed activities. The company operates in accordance with laws of the Republic of Ghana and remains committed to ethical business practices. As a private entity that firmly believes in the development through collaboration and has had the privilege of working with several reputable foreign firms, it is both misleading and unjustifiable for any individual or entity to associate Zoom Lion Ghana Limited with acts of violence or destruction. We unequivocally deny these allegations. We further advise that any grievances or concerns be addressed through the appropriate legal channels in accordance with rule of law. Zoom Lion Ghana Limited is responsible corporate entity that upholds the highest standards of integrity, professionalism, and accountability in all of its dealings. The company remains committed to lawful operations and fully supports the role of the judiciary in the resolution of dispute. And this was signed by management and then the communications department. And that is what Zoom Lion said. Obia or the Langas Sembia. For woman in an and correct. And again,
Mr. Speaker.
Yes, you're now lotepe when you
940. And then I can say 940.
Mr. Speaker, and then
I can't be 2 minutes.
I drew bed you actually. Hold up a crowd, me 2 seconds. But you can't catch your for that. But I would be able to studio. Mr. Speaker,
victim. Wow.
Mr. Speaker, on the more serious note, Sure. This cocaine sagans and sema ye kanya NDC for person more radical now more dear politics no. Yes, Remampeni, yenum be a supporter mampeni. Directives are one must say, you're investigating into the matter. Now, your best international community, no, a friend say African Union, yen come because Ghana did in Bonia, a far African, yen same way same. Reverend Tim Fordjo, there's no amount of intimidation. A bit media see a becano kore kosu abemu. Mr. Speaker, aban we say by ye cocaine, egu tipa truck.
And you
yati besine tipa truck driver mi bisa say owo hen ka o na wo hen do ade suma ne wo hen dan ko ye delivery ni wo hen ya to man mu yante police station be no more pacho o Mr. Speaker
say attorney general be briefing so why is he briefing us
yes sir
and you're asking for briefing of the case
yes sir penifo omo hwe na airport nsensem ya ekoso yi baby Mr. Speaker information ya to say Terminal 1 and aircraft in BC. Now, aircraft in a free private airport. I'm a private airport for Ghana. I'm a 2 free private airport. And you're Ghana coming in say ambulance aircraft. You're drilling machines.
Drilling machines.
Drilling machines. Spare parts. Minim say ambulance aircraft. You're spare parts. Adani aboso kind aircraft.
NDC. I'm highly grateful for your time.
I've heard the ambulance. Monitor spare parts.
Mr. Speaker, Mr. Sorry so much, Joe.
Mr. Speaker, why are the